There we go. Right.
So, hello.
Hello again.
Welcome to, can we say this is part 2 of our
You can, obviously, because after what happened with the other one.
of our Minecraft series. I'll give you the lore. I'll give you the deep lore of the J Club, should I? We played Minecraft on Xbox only on us together only on creative mode.
Only ever, yeah.
You saw that world. This is our survival world.
This is our world where I had played Minecraft to completion to get a platinum, and then I helped Daddy here get his platinum.
So what you got to keep in mind is, what I kept saying is we started with a little dirt hut, and this is what we ended up with. So, are you going to show us around?
Yeah, I was literally just getting a thingy, just a feel for it.
Yeah, just a sort of panoramic view. So,
here's the front. Obviously, this is how it all started. We had this dirt originally, then it was stone, and then we had this nice little brickwork put on. And then this is just, let's do the internals.
Okay, let's do the internals.
Loads of furnaces, loads of smelters. We had our enchantment book here. We had Daddy making something.
Well, yeah. Can I show people around this bit?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll keep doing back and forth.
Back and forth.
I wanted to basically make an aquarium down here. You see, so you can see we've got a tuna fish. What? I've been totally serious.
I didn't see the other fish until like a second.
There was something in here, but I think
it was a puffer fish.
I think you decided to kill it and eat it.
No, I didn't kill it.
Now,
I don't know what happened to it.
I hope you can see the sign. Do you remember who this aquarium's dedicated to?
I think so. Sorry, I was taking a drink of a whiskey.
It's
is
the
that...
Arin Hanson Memorial Aquarium, because we created a golem called Arin.
No, I thought the golem was called Danny.
Well, I think we've had multiple. That's what I mean. We had one called Arin, and he basically got killed by skelly-bobs with arrows. And
yeah, because of the gate, he couldn't get to them because of the gate, and they were firing arrows from a distance.
So what you can keep in mind is that, because this, I know we are on creative now, but because this was survival, we had to get all of this. I was trying to capture all the fish in buckets.
Yeah.
So if we go back up...
Why was the cake down here? Was that to entice...
Now, yeah, so we named every animal and stuff with name tags. So in terms of the cats, we have Fangula.
Which is based off a guy.
An old frenemy of yours.
Acquaintance.
Can you remember any of the others before we look at them?
Right, I saw Gaffer.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
I think that was the cat to the very far right. Mm-hmm. I know of 2 other names, and I think one of them's Marky Moo.
Yeah.
But I don't know which one it is, because I know there's a cat outside.
Right, let's have a look. This next one is a Lotiver Gina. Okay, I'll let you make your own mind up about that. That's the Gaffer, who is a ex-boss
an ex-manager of mine, who I won't name, but obviously he had a voice like this, and he said that I needed to take this chip off my shoulder.
And then this one is, if you just slide off the bed. This one is the Pokey Little Flab Biscuit. Look at him looking up.
God, I didn't think you could have that many characters on it. That is again another reference to GG.
So we got our random box of goodies. It's got everything. I mean, we conquered, didn't we?
That had so much shit in it, like rotated and stuff like that.
So this was your little invention for the bin, basically.
Excuse me, I farted.
Which I like how you just said it so literally. But then, if we carry on round, right, this sign, do you remember what this sign says?
Isn't it Resident Evil 2 Sex Dungeon? Sex dungeon.
Yeah, because in Resi 2, you got the police station. Mm-hmm. There's a sex dungeon underneath.
It literally is a sex dungeon. But then, in the remake, it was basically like a torture room.
So if we go through here, we got this nice, Skelly Bob's painting. Got our portal to the end.
Yes.
Which...
Not the end, the nether.
Oh, the nether, yeah, and it's a bit fucked in there.
Well, not really. It's actually... I think it's actually one of the neatest that I've ever experienced. Did I tell you the time that I did that in the past, and I was spawned directly on an edge and walked directly off into fucking lava?
Well, what I remember is when you threw one of my cats through there.
I pushed it in. I think it might have been one of your dogs, actually.
If we carry on through.
Loving this.
You sort of made this, didn't you? It's like our... Or did I make this?
You made the floor. And
every wall. We're just flexing how wealthy we are, basically.
With wool.
Music makes the people...
come together!
We had a modest collection of music.
Two of the fucking same.
Got Aquaman.
And Tony Stark.
Yeah.
You made that flag because you needed it for a trophy.
Literally loads of wool.
Switch to the right, Daddy.
This was just the back exit. I don't think... There's a funny story with this.
Yes.
That we've got this Ender Dragon egg. Is that what it is?
It's an Ender Dragon egg.
And I can't remember what happened, but basically we thought we lost it because I think we
You
thought
interacted with it.
interacted with it and it just disappeared.
Yes.
And we were like, oh my fucking God, have I just like destroyed it?
Yeah, you thought you'd like popped it
So
basically.
we had a bit of a wander and there's a big chasm just out here.
Yeah.
And when you look down, it's like, there's something dark in the water.
Yeah.
It was a fucking Ender Dragon egg.
Oh, they're so hard to tell.
I'll give it to you for a bit.
Thank you. So, moving from... coming in the back door. My favourite thing. So, I had this little number, which opened up the side.
Oh, and this was for a trophy, this, wasn't it?
That's right. So, if I quickly just click on that again, do that, push forward. There we go. So, what it was is, obviously you guys will remember, it was travel in the same direction for, I think it's 500 blocks, which equates to almost... exactly the same as 500 meters or something like that. Or something, I don't know if each block is like 0.8 of a meter or something daft.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is carrying on forward. I'm literally not pressing anything now, and it's doing its own thing. And we got to this point where we're like, oh my God, we're going to hit a mountain. And it's like, let's just plough through.
Yeah.
So we ploughed through.
Got the tunnel.
Got the tunnels going in. And then just carries on forward. And this is one of our first directions that we went in.
Yeah, we went this way, didn't we?
Because if you look to the left, where that white tree is, it'll start to come into more frame eventually. But there is I think this was our first village that we encountered, but it was a haunted village.
Yeah.
It was abandoned or forbidden, whatever you want to call it.
Now, I remember that there was a point, I don't know how I got up here, but we were both walking back, and I was walking from up here.
Yes.
I fucking fell off, didn't I?
Did you land on solid ground and not water?
Yeah, solid ground. And I think the panic set in where we're like, we need to bolt back there and
I'm
get
panicking.
my stuff, basically.
There you go. There's the village.
Yeah.
So I think by this point we were just sort of... I think I was calculating it, being very maths orientated, obviously.
Because we built the scaffold so we
could get up and down from this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is getting boring now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just...
Take us back.
Yeah, take us back. So all this area here we've explored, and we can prove it with the 3x3 map that fucked me on the Xbox version.
Yeah.
Because years and years ago, I didn't know about the... what's it bloody called now? The one with the map where you can basically zoom out. And you have to zoom out to its highest degree.
So this is the exterior of the house. We have this.
So this is basically it. Now,
this was a biggie.
This took me hours to do. And it was just the whole looking down at the map, making sure it was filled in, not missing a single pixel of bloody map. And it was just asinine. This was for potions and stuff. So here's the top with your sand and the bamboo. I'm pretty sure there is another sign out here that says...
Daddy's house, stay out, no visitors. Except Riku, yeah.
Who is a sexy guy. We've got all our animals here, which has got the double locking feature.
Oh, yeah.
Because they love to fucking escape.
Yeah, we shepherded them in and out and
I've just
stuff,
got an egg.
we? There you go, you got an egg.
I swear. There you go, you can throw these. Obviously, it's creative, so you're only supposed to get one. I feel like Chris in Resident Evil 5.
And these bells we took from different villages, didn't we? And when we got a trophy, we'd let the bells ring.
Yeah, we'd come back home and we'd ring the bells. I need to go to settings here. One sec. Doink, doink, doink. And always day. There we go. Nice and
now, there is a sign right behind you, I think, because when we were talking about golems...
Oh.
There you go. Rest in peace, Chaos Emerald Biatch. Wait, what?
What? I don't know. I don't know what you were thinking. These exotic flowers were meant to be like a 2D panorama. Like if I just do this, like... It was like supposed to be Sonic the Hedgehog at the end.
Yeah, I tried to make it as beautiful as possible. And on the roof, there's Marky Moo. But we built basically the phallus on the roof, didn't we? So that we'd always see...
We'd always see home.
But then you built the beacon.
Yeah,
so
which was, again, another trophy.
Kind of superseded the phallus, didn't it?
I think it's this one. No, it was two. It was one more to my right. I was nearly there. But yeah, made this.
Yeah.
And this was like the culmination of all our hard work of gold and iron mining and smelting and stuff. I think I was going to do something with this, but I don't remember.
But we didn't end up doing it. And we've got a kennel out here, which are the dogs in there. There you go. Yeah, we
all the doggies.
We don't name them though, did we? Because
we didn't name them, but we did colour their tags.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that was a trophy, but it just represented. Wasn't it something that you needed 5 following you or something? Wasn't that a trophy? Or did you have to? Yeah. No.
So they've been endlessly pissing and shitting in there. We've never let them out, have we?
This was the honey thing. Obviously, like we got honey developing in there, and you have to get like a glass bottle, and that's what all this was about here.
And on your left, there's a class. I always like to make a Squidward style structure.
Oh,
so we've got the, that's a classic.
Yeah, Squidward. I'm floating around like SpongeBob did. Yeah, Squidward.
Now the problem with expanding your estate is, if you've got like a dark patch, bastards spawn.
Yeah. Look, you can see our house from here.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a slightly different.
There's the fucking train track.
So what you have to do when you expand is put all these torches everywhere, don't you? So that you don't get some absolute arsehole appearing. Now, can I just take this again a second?
Are you wanting to explain this?
Well, I'll explain a few things. I'll just take it a sec.
Of course. There you go.
So, the trophies are a bit gammy. Now, what we did in here is we trapped a bunch of villagers.
Yeah.
Because we were trying to get a trophy for like raising a motherfucker or something. And we trapped a bunch of villagers in here. It was a nightmare, basically.
It was to swap and trade a total of 500 or 1,000 emeralds.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Now, you also set up this, I'm getting a good view here, you see.
Yeah.
You set up a farming system where we've just got a bit of everything.
Yeah. That took me a while. That was rewarding though in itself.
But what's weird about this is that I think that on this creative map, you chopped this mountain in half, because didn't we used to have a camel-shaped mountain here that we'd always look to the left and there'd be a...
I didn't do that.
Didn't you?
No, that was always like that.
And we had our earthen bridge, but basically, I'm just getting different views of it, basically. Yeah. So basically that is kind of our abode. It's not quite as...
glamorous as some other people can make it. Obviously, like, this was the quickest and the easiest way that I feel we could have got the trophies for Daddy here. So
I just wanted to basically immortalise this, because we immortalised our Xbox One, which is a bit more flashy because it was creative. We've now immortalised our house that was formerly a dirt...
basically this little thing, yeah. But this was one of my greatest inventions. This is when we had to try to cure a zombie villager. So what you'd do is you'd lead the bastard in, close this, have him still follow you, and then this is how it worked. You'd walk backwards, and then he'd follow you, those would close behind you, you'd then move completely backwards out of that door, which should have been open, but I'll digress. I'm the zombie now. So I'm outside, this is the zombie, and then you'd open these flaps up, which you can't go through.
So you trapped him in, basically.
You trapped him in, and you can't do anything. And then from here, the zombie would just try to get to you from this angle, and then you throw a potion at him.
Yeah.
And then give him the golden apple. You have to weaken them and then give him the golden apple. But yeah, that was the case where you'd walk backwards, have the zombie villager come in, trap him in, walk round, and then boom. And I think we had all the little bits, tiddly bits in there. But yeah, that is, I think that is literally everything.
That's it. I mean, we can keep it a shorty. We just wanted to share the nostalgia, immortalise our achievements.
I think this was to protect.
And
yeah, I don't think there was much else in any direction.
No.
So yeah, that's our Minecraft house.
Yeah.
There it all is.
So thanks for joining us, and see you for a more substantial one next time.
Goodbye.